Anthony Crimmins, StickStar component-based instructional methodology. Pillar 3, 1, 2, 3, comfort with moving the stick and building the wind-up. How you move the stick initially allows you to have a lot of success moving forward. With the beginner, many skills require entirely too much feel. So we have to create a skill that they can do from the beginning. If you're a dominant athlete, your ability to move your stick out into space and then run will set you up for success moving down the line. This is pillar 3, 1, 2, 3. So when discussing 1, 2, 3, the first thing we talk about is our base and our structure. Next, we'll discuss 1, arms up and away. 2, getting your hands to the extended cradle. 3, taking the stick to one hand. Then we'll start to move through the motion, 1, 2, 3, and discuss the importance of getting the stick out to space. This is 1, 2, 3. So the first step is getting our arms to 1. Our arms are up and away in the ready position. We have our base, we're all squared up, but our arms are up at 1. This is the first step. Arms up at 1, in the ready position, ready to deliver a pass or a shot, whatever you want. But this is step 1, arms up. So step 2 is the transition, right? From our arms being up, moving through to the extended cradle. The extended cradle is a strong position. Again, my arms and elbows are away from my body, right? When we're transitioning, we really want to make sure that we get our butt end around this hip into this strong position. I don't want my arms extended, right? I want to be here, nice and strong. Now, this allows me to get contact with my shoulder, but most importantly, the stick is now on the other side of my body, right? So again, arms are up. This is 1. This is 2, the extended cradle. So now, 3, which is going to be highly polarizing as we get one hand on the stick. So many coaches insist upon keeping 2 hands on the stick. We believe it's super important to be able to go from 1 to 2 and out to 3. This is the most important initial skill for a dominant athlete because this allows them to get to full speed. Once you go from 1 to 2 to 3 out in space, now you can sprint full speed. The stick is away from our defender. It's going to allow us to get to space and accelerate. This is step 3, getting to one hand. So this is how you move the stick to space, right? You start with the stick up, now you get it to the extended cradle, now you get it away. This is ball protection. A lot of people think you need to keep the stick close to you, but ultimately, sometimes when you keep the stick close to you, you bring it closer to the defender, right? We want to be able to keep the stick away in the space. Now, will players drop the ball? Yes. They will drop the ball until they don't. But this is a skill any player can have success with immediately. Moving the stick from one side of their body out into space to the other side of the body. It also creates feel because the stick is in motion, as is the ball. So as you move the stick from one side to the next, you feel the ball against the mesh. This is keeping the stick away, moving it to space, getting it to a place where we can sprint. We think this is ultimately, arguably, the most important skill for a beginner. 1, 2, 3, and then accelerate. Everybody can do this. This is moving the stick to space. So to recap, pillar 3, 1, 2, 3. The arms start up and away at 1. Then we move them to 2, the extended cradle. Then we get it to 3, one hand. This is the most important move for a beginning dominant athlete. This will allow them to get up to speed quickly. We want to work on moving our arms through our body, getting to the other side of our body. Next up, we'll start to discuss feel exercises in Pillar 4.